Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. In the previous lecture, we are talked about the part of research paper, but today's lecture is about the preliminary section of research paper in specific. So let us have a start. Here is a revision for the division of preliminary section or front matter. We have said it contains title page, acknowledgement, abstract, tables, list of tables, and list of figure or appendixes. The title page, as it is shown in front of you, the title page usually includes the title of the work, so the title of your paper or your research, also the full name of your author, which it is you, and also the name of your supervision, and the relationship of the report to course or degree requirement, and this includes under the title. So is this research for fulfill the bachelor degree, the master degree, and so on, or it is a term paper, and so on. Also the name of the institution where the report is to be submitted, which is the name of the college and your department, and also have the date of presentation. Okay, so here it is an example of the title page. Here is another example of the title page, and we have some guidelines to follow them about title page, which they are: number 1, the title should be concise, descriptive, comprehensive, meaningful, and should indicate clearly the process of the study. So your title should be clear and short as much as possible. Number 2, the title should not claim more for the study than it actually delivers. That means you have to write the objective title. Don't show any hint of results. Okay, you have to write it just in a clear statement, and that's it. Don't mention the positive or negative sides of it. And number 3, it should not be stated so broadly that it seems to provide an answer that cannot be generalized, either from the data gathered or from the methodology employed. Number 4, the title should be typed either entirely in capital letters or in uppercase and lowercase letters, single-spaced and centered between the right and left margin of the page, as mentioned in this example. I mean APA title page. APA refers to American Psychological Association. This is the style of American Psychological Association, and that's the style we are inshallah follow in your graduation research, inshallah. And number 5, where more than one line is required, the words in the title are divided into lines so that each successive line is shorter than the one above it and is centered. The lower it in inverted pyramid style, as mentioned under the title page. APA title page, you have show these lines, so that's what we mean. And number 6, the title should not be underlined or enclosed in quotation marks. Okay, it should be free phrase. And number 7, employ separate leaf for each items and provide balanced 2 inches margins for all sides of the title page. Also, as mentioned in this example, if you see, we have 2 inches from the left and 2 inches from the right. Okay, and that's all about the title or the title page. What about acknowledgement page? Acknowledgement page is included if the writer has received unusual assistance in the conduct of the study. It contains expressions of appreciation for help and the guidance, and sometimes for permissions obtained for questions. If used, acknowledgements should be simple, tactful, and restrained. And here is the difference between acknowledgement and dedication. If you have write a dedication, you have to know it should be only for the assistance of your family or friends. Okay, so it is informal appreciation for your assistance. Okay, but acknowledgement, it is a formal assistance. Okay, you have received assistance from your prof, from your doctors, and so on. But the dedication, it is the assistance of your family and friends, and so on. And by the way, the research may not include both of them, or may include both of them. Okay, so they are not necessary. Now we are going to talk about abstract. Abstract is a condensation of major ideas. It should include a brief summary of the key points of the report. It is usually limited to 100 or 115 words. The abstract should contain the most important words referring to method and content of the word. It should be written in such a way that a person can read it and have a good idea of within the report. It should contain, as it is essential ingredients, a brief but precise statement of the problem or issues, a description of the research method and design, the major findings and their significance, and the conclusion. Although the abstract is part of the preliminary matter of the paper, it is one of the last things one writes. Even it is actually inserted in the first part, but actually it is the last item we write in a paper. Okay, here you have an example for an abstract. We have introduction, also we have the method, inserted the method and the result and the discussion, and it is clear to write it after all. Okay, not as a first step. What about the table of contents? The table of content is the final outline of the paper. Okay, from the basis for its table of contents, the table of the contents serves an important purpose in providing an outline of the contents of the report. It precedes all the section it is lists. The table of contents should list all the elements of the preliminaries, the chapter titles, the main headings and subheadings in the text, and reference materials. The relationship between principles and minor division is indicated by capitalization of chapter numbers and titles, with subheadings in small letters and with capitalized principal letters. Page reference for each topic are indicating along the right-hand margin. The numbering of chapters and the wording, capitalization and punctuation of titles and headings should be exactly the same as they are in the text. Okay, here you are an example. If tables, figures and appendixes are included in the report, a separate page is included for each list. The full title of the tables, figure and appendixes, worded exactly as they appear in the text, are presented with corresponding numbers and page locations. And please, you have to know all pages in the preliminary section are numbered at the center of the bottom margin with lowercase Roman numerals, okay? For more information and details, please visit the link in the description box. Thank you and have a good day.